Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome, whatever time of day you're actually going to see this video. I welcome you. Thank you for watching. And I am Karen Thomas, and today's topic is about letting go of this one thing. It will change everything when you let go of this one thing. Now, if you like today's message, please give me a comment, or give me a heart, give me a thumbs up. Comment and let me know maybe where you're coming in from, where you're watching from. If you have a question, please put it in the comments. I would love to get back with you. If you've never met me before, I am Karen Thomas, and I am a mindset, social media, marketing coach. And I actually help network marketers, entrepreneurs, and business owners find leads and prospects using, the internet, using Facebook, the social media platforms. And today's topic is about letting go. We're ending 2020. Today is what? The 29th of December. We only have a couple more days. And we're trying to wrap ourselves around, okay, we're letting this year go. Whether it was a good year or a bad year for you, you have to let it go. But 2021 is a blank slate. No matter what's going on with the country, whatever's going on in your neighborhood, no matter what's going on in your life, 2021 can be a brand new chapter. You have to decide if that's what you want it to be. But letting go of this one thing changed my life profoundly. And what it is when you let go of this one thing, which is being right. Because whenever you think I am right, or you take a position of being right, then you automatically make the other person wrong. And you can't talk to somebody or have them even want to listen to you if they think that you are telling them they are wrong. Think about it. If you were in their shoes and somebody's looking at you and saying, that's not right, what's your first response? Is to say, well, who are you to tell me that? It's a defensive move for anybody to defend themselves, even if they are wrong. You can't be right without making the other person, people, whomever, wrong. So, my suggestion is to what I learned when I was taught this, and it made so much sense to me, is when somebody wants to tell me that I am wrong, I said, you know what? You're absolutely right. Now, why would I say that? Because as soon as I tell somebody that they are absolutely right, they're going, huh? You're agreeing with me? But what I do is, there is a fraction of truth in anything and any argument. So you say, you're absolutely right. If I was sitting in your shoes, I would probably view that the same way. Now, I didn't exactly agree with what they said, but I agreed with them having the right. And from their position, maybe from the things that they've gone through, they think they're right, and they probably are. You haven't been through those things. You don't know how that they are conceiving that. So when you take out the whole realm of having to be right, it changes the whole ballgame of any argument, any discussion, any everything. So I also was in the same kind of conversation taught you can be right or you can be happy. Being right will not automatically make you happy, especially if the other person didn't take it very well, that you made them feel that they were wrong. So, is being right in every situation or being right in every argument the goal? Most people, they've already proven that most people in conversations do not listen to the other person. They actually listen just so that they can figure out what to say back. They're not listening with the intent of understanding. They don't ask questions to really understand where that person's coming from. They don't listen to say, wow, I didn't know you went through such things, or I didn't know that's how you felt. They're listening just so that they can say, oh, I know how that is, or they can just pawn it off so that they can be the center of that conversation. With 2021, think about, how are you listening? In conversations, do you really want to get to know where that person is coming from? Are you really wanting just to be right in a conversation? You know, every argument, every discussion has two sides. And unless you know both sides, or you go and discuss the pros and the cons, compromise makes everybody a winner. And there's always compromises in everything. You, being a leader, or wanting to be a leader, or being maybe the more caring of the person, has to lead this movement of not being right, of saying, wow, I'm not sure if I understand where you're coming from, but, you know, I could probably understand, you know, explain that to me. You know, help me understand where you're coming from. Asking questions and making people feel validated will change everything in your life. Your children will even want to be more present with you when they feel like you're listening to them. You may not still give them what they want, but if they feel like you're listening, they might listen to your reason why not. My kids, when they were little, they're grown women now, but they used to come asking me, oh, can I do such and such and such and such? And I would say, no. And they'd get all stormy and walk off. And I'd go back to them and said, how could you have asked that different? What could you have said that may have changed that answer? Because if you think about it, as mothers or parents, a lot of times we say no because of either something they didn't do, or maybe there's not enough information that we can make a valid decision for that. But you make them think about, what can they do that may change it? Because then it gives them thinking outside of the box. It makes them think of, okay, what if I want to do this, what can I give back, or what can I do? It makes them think about why you may have said no, and what would it take to maybe get a yes. So, right, it's about conversations. It's about making people feel valid, and instead of just being right and saying, nope, don't agree, nope, and not being a part of listening and kindness in our own families, with our customers, with the people that are on the street. You know, we don't always agree with things that we see going on, but you can step up and say, hey, you know, you can be a voice of saying, well, maybe there's a reason that person may have, you know, cut me off. You know, driving to me is the biggest disrespectful thing that people do. But when people do it to me, I try to think, okay, they might be late to work, and even though that's not the right reason to drive like a maniac, I try to find kindness in my response to myself, because it's hard on our own bodies when we take positions of righteousness and condemnation for other people. It's just not healthy. But we're going into a new year, and I just wanted to pass that along. It has saved me in many arguments. It has saved me with bosses. Way back when I actually worked for people and they wanted to bring me in the office and say, oh, you did such a... I said, you know, you're absolutely right. And I guess sitting behind that desk, you didn't see, or you might not have understood what was going on. And I can see from your position that you would think that. So that has saved me. And because people can't argue when you say you're absolutely right, it takes the wind out of everybody's sail. So let's be kind in 2021. Let's not feel like we have to be right. Let's listen and let's understand more about what people are going through, and maybe why they're angry, and why they feel like the world is against them, because there are a lot of hard things going on right now. And let's try to be a light now for anybody that we can immediately touch. I can't help people in other states. I can't help people even in far parts of my state, but I might be able to help somebody in a women's shelter. I might be able to help somebody in the homeless shelters. I might be able to donate to my union mission that feeds the homeless and the people who don't have meals. So maybe that's a way I can reach out. But try not to feel like you have to be right, or that these people are just wrong, or that your partner is just wrong. I want us all to be happy and blessed in 2021. And I will be here bringing you tips about social media, bringing you highlights of anything I can do that it will help you be a better you, have a more profitable business. And of course, if you have any questions, please drop them in the box. If you like what you heard, again, tell me that you liked it, that it touched a chord with you. Hi, Christy. Hi, Jamie. It's so good to see you all. I am so blessed that I get to enjoy the people that are a part of my Facebook family. So, Happy New Year. Let's all be kinder to each other, and I don't have to be right. I am never all correct, because life is changing all the time. Science finds new ways that we think wrong. So, always be open to the possibility that they are right too. Compromise. Have a blessed year. I will see you next time. Bye.